Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, one book or novel at a time. And I can't wait to tell you a little bit more about this amazing book. I should say, wonderful book. This book offers actually more than poetry. En cuentos, WELA told me that scared the beeswax out of me. Bilingual capirotada of musings was written by Priscilla Celina Suarez. And if you're wondering, well, what is this one about? It says here, Cuentos, WELA told me that scared the beeswax out of me. From the borderlands of deep South Texas, author and poet Priscilla Celina Suarez shares an extended edition of her collection of eerie leyendas that have long been a part of Rio Grande Valley folklore. Now, with more than narratives, this anthology introduces the reader to a capirotada of bilingual musings ranging from riddles and poetry to tributes and familiar dichos. Our abuelitas have told many of us stories about the legendary cucuys that have, for centuries, been a part of our Mexican American folklore. It is up to us to decide whether or not to believe in these traditional cuentos. Read on, enjoy, and beware of the cucuys. And that's what this one is about. And now, about the beautiful art cover. It says, El Callejón del Beso, 2011, acrylic on canvas by Chusi Okada. Like I just showed it to you, it's beautifully illustrated and I really love these colors. Look at that. And look at the one on the back. And now, to find out what this remarkable book has in store for us. Cuentos. What kind of cuentos? Duendes, las lechuzas, the chupacabras, what I know about las mariposas, and more. After cuentos, riddles, tiny danger, snaky creature, forever, and many more. Poetry, memories of a moon mother, farewell, Garcia women, La Llorona's ghost, and other amazing poems. And then, tongue twisters, trickster trolls, bewitched Mitch, llanto de La Llorona, and more. Mementos y otras cositas, duendes, Don Pedrito Jaramillo, capirotada, and more. And then it starts with Tiny Danger, and I'll read it to you so you can see what kind of riddles Miss Priscilla Celina Suarez has in this magnificent book. Tiny Danger, a riddle to guess what I am. Tiny, tiny, they will call me. I am danger, but I am no stranger to your home. Little bitty tiny things gone missing. You blame each other when it was I, no other. Right beneath your nose, what am I? And after that, she starts with a cuento, duendes. That's the riddle, that's the cuento. And then she has a beautiful drawing of a thoughtful duende that goes with a cuento. And you move on to the next cuento, the next riddle, the next poem, or the next tongue twister. I really like how she uses a Mexican dicho first, and then a riddle, and then the cuento or the poem. I really like how it is put together. You'll really like it. So like this one, the riddle. Down the river, a riddle to guess who I am. My babies, mis hijos, mis hijos. I cried to the cardinal directions of the wind. My babies, mis hijos, mis hijos. They are out of my sight, and I am going out of my mind. My babies, my children, mis hijos, mis niños, down the river. I hear them down the river. I hear their cries. Who am I? And I think a lot of you know who this riddle is about. The one and only La Llorona. Then it's followed by a poem about La Llorona's ghost. And I'll read the first two stanzas so you can imagine the rest of the poem. La Llorona's ghost. An old woman visits the cabin of a past. Her town became infamous for. They say La Llorona's grave itself is inside those walls. On many nights, a voice could be heard weeping. Into the many directions a child can fall. And I'll stop there because this is a book that you need to get your hands on and finish reading La Llorona's Ghost and many other riddles, poems, dichos, and cuentos. I really enjoy this book and I really recommend it. And I guarantee you once you start reading it, you're going to read it to the end. Cuentos WELA told me that scared the beeswax out of me. A bilingual capirotada of musings. Beautifully written by Priscilla Celina Suarez. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel, one book or novel at a time. Remember, everybody's a reader. Some of you haven't found the right book. What if Cuentos WELA told me that scared the beeswax out of me is that right book for you? Start reading it and find out.